kung hindi man yung naging Blue Ribbon Committee hearing kahapon, I think it was a People's Committee hearing. Because the people, the public, ang taong bayan po, interesado to talaga malaman ang whole story. I'm saying whole story kasi because there are two sides of the coin. Hindi natin sinasabi ang buong katotohanan because kailangan natin mapakinggan po yung other side of the coin, yung inakusahan. That's why I was saying is that if you want to participate and give your side of the story, you participate and allow these people to talk in the proper forum wherein you could confront and cross-examine them. Then you present evidences to prove that they are wrong so that you could file a case against them. Not hide behind the microphone and just simply deny. Because denial is the weakest form of evidence under the rules on evidence. No?
Kasi nakikita po natin ngayon, attorney, lahat posible dahil nga hawak mo yung mga ahensyang ito o mga opisinang ito. Kaya kung sakali mong gugustuhin talaga nila, ay talagang mangyayari. Anong tingin po ninyo?
Yes po, sir. Actually, they are doing everything. No? In fact, yung mga impossible things has become possible. And talagang this administration has proven and has shown to all of us right in front of our face that they could do anything that they would want to do. In fact, yun nga ang katsaw is that not only now bending the law, it's already twisting the law. Not only this administration, but the allies no, in the legislative department. So, well, that is what they do and they think that they are powerful at this very moment. But as I always say, the long arm of the law will really catch up with you. Hindi po papayag po ang batas na hindi kayo papanagutin.
Kasi sino ba mag-aakalang magkakaroon ng ganoong senaryo nung June 3? Na session po dyan sa Senado. Baga, kung gugustuhin talaga ng kabilang kampo, ganon talaga ang mangyayari. Ito na nga, ito nang nagkakaroon na ng, nagkakaganito na ang Senado ngayon, attorney.
Yes, sir. In fact, alam mo, Jade, no, if you will notice, no, never in our history na this kind of aggressiveness by trying to bend and twist the law has been done, no? It shows that pattern of aggressiveness para ganing walang kinakatakutan ang nagde-decide. He doesn't care. Wala na pong moral conscience and talagang, okay, go. And I believe that I'm thinking about it, why they are doing this psychologically because sabi ko nga always, it is what we call self-preservation. They have to protect themselves from what will happen in the future. So they will have to remove all those roadblocks para to cover up the things that they have done by doing the impossible up to the extent of bending, if not twisting the laws.
Lalo na kahapon doon sa naging press conference na sa halip ay Blue Ribbon Committee hearing sanang inaasahan natin kasama po yung Brave 18 at yung mga bagong lumantad na mga
Yes.
testigo. Ay ito nga ay pilit na para bang ano bang dating po para sa inyo yung nangyari kahapon?
There were reports actually that ginipit po daw yung may-ari ng Double Gem. Sinabihan daw allegedly na kakasuhan sila if they will allow the BRC. So there were some negotiations na, sige, hindi na lang, press conference na lang gagawin, wag lang mag-BRC. And I think what happened was that hindi natuloy ang mga senators in, siguro ang gusto nila, ayon lang magkagulo. At the same time, yun pong mga taga-double gem, hindi rin madamay, no? So, it was really a sacrifice, no? But as I said po, Jade, kung hindi man yung naging Blue Ribbon Committee hearing kahapon, I think it was a People's Committee hearing. Because the people, the public, ang taong bayan po, interesado to talaga malaman ang whole story. I'm saying whole story kasi because there are two sides of the coin. Hindi natin sinasabi ang buong katotohanan because kailangan natin mapakinggan po yung other side of the coin, yung inakusahan. That's why I was saying is that if you want to participate and give your side of the story, you participate and allow these people to talk in the proper forum wherein you could confront and cross-examine them. Then you present evidences to prove that they are wrong so that you could file a case against them. Not hide behind the microphone and just simply deny. Because denial is the weakest form of evidence under the rules on evidence. No? So ang akin sana noon is that what we really want is the whole story. Now, we wanted the Marines or the ex-soldiers and all of them, si Chabit and everyone else, to tell their side of the story. And after that, the other side should also answer them and do it in the proper forum. E problema kasi, hindi nga nila inaalaw na mag-testify in the proper forum. So ang aking pong panawagan po, Jade, is that this is a wake-up call. Sana po manawagan tayo na magkandoon na po ng direct, o ayaw nyo ng BRC hearing, then we get a task force investigation by the DOJ, by the Ombudsman, but do it transparently. Ipakita sa public. Do it na meron pong videos, cameras that the people will also be able to see what is happening inside. Impartial investigation. Kasi this is very serious. Ang issue lang is hindi ako diniliberan. Yung pong undisputed fact is meron pala talagang maleta. Hindi po na-dispute yan. Sigurado po yan. Hindi po na-dispute that these people were former bodyguards. Hindi po na-dispute yung mga bahay na pinatidan. Ang sinasabi lang, hindi yan totoo. Diba? So, it is a direct personal knowledge that needs to be fully investigated. Bakit hindi po inimbestigahan? That is the question.
Opo. Huli na lang, attorney, sa tingin po
Sige
ninyo, may legal na basehan ho ba o may bearing ho ba o malakas ho ba kapag nagkakaroon, kung wala man pumapansin, tulad nga kahapon, sana may committee, may parang in aid of legislation, parang nangyari, parang freedom of speech lang talaga ang tingin ng ilan po sa mga kritiko po ng mga supporters po, ano, ng mga Duterte, o ito po mga Brave 18. Attorney, may sinasabi parang parang people's court na lang para lahat ng mga hinaing, lahat ng kanilang mga saloobin, parang ganun po nangyari kahapon, gagawin na lang series po yan para po mas lalong ma-inform ang ating mga kababayan hinggil nga sa napakalawak na korupsyon po sa ating bansa.
Yes, I support that because if the story is not allowed to be told by the factors, no, by some part of these allies ng administration, members of the administration, then we might as well as proceed, no, because we really wanted to know the whole story, Jade, because this is very important. Trillions po ang pera na nawala. And ito po ay pera po ng taong bayan, yung mga ordinary working class na nagbabayad. No? We really wanted, it has not been addressed properly. Hindi po pwede talaga i-cover up itong grabing magnitude na pagnanakaw. So the people are always hungry to know the story and the whole truth. No? So ako, I support with that continuous presentation of this what we call People's Committee or People's Court, no? And present it their testimony, no? And so that the public will understand. Because at the end of the day kasi, yung pong taong bayan, tayo po, mga tao, tayo po ang supreme sa lahat. Yung Vox Populi, the voice of the people, no? And remember po na even the Constitution, ang tao po ang gumawa niyan. So, itong mga politicians na nakaupo dyan, senators and presidents, no? Tao po ang naglukluk sa kanila dyan. So, ibig sabihin, tayo po yung powerful. If we want this to happen, if we want to know the story and the truth, then this should not be curtailed. Baka naman kasi pagdating ng time na magkaroon ng series po ng People's Committee or People's Court, baka naman pigilan po at gagawa na naman ng issue, baka naman iharas at hindi pwede yun. Kasi as I said po, ang pinakatakutan ko po is yung pong magdating ang time na hindi na po makatiis ang mga tao and they go to the streets.
Opo.
And ayaw po natin ng ganyan pong klaseng pangyayari.